Oh boy. All right, we are live on YouTube and GLM. Wow, you must be glued to your iPhone, GLM, because I literally just set this stream up a couple minutes ago. I mean, you must be looking at that YouTube feed like there's no tomorrow. Damn. You were here before I went live, and I just put this out there like literally 2 minutes ago. I shit you not. But welcome to the show. Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to another, can't even talk, welcome to another Walking with Purpose live stream. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's 70 degrees, but a little bit windy. I just went live on the fly. I set this up at the last minute because I had some things to do today. I'm going to wait for some more people to pop on in, and we're just going to chit-chat a little bit. By the way, this will be the only piece of content you get from me today. There will be no other stream on this channel. Hey, VP Nations. VP Gloves Nations fan channel, I mean. Welcome to the show. Salute to you as well, brother. Great to see you here. How's your day going? So again, this will be the only piece of content I do today on this channel and my other channel. And starting tomorrow, we're going to really super amp things up between both channels. I think the Amazon mobile is turning in here. Okay. So I'm going to cut over here. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally, my lady. The lady of the hour and the lady of every hour, in my case, it better be, right, baby? How you doing? Welcome to the show. My lady just finished binge watching the USA series Burn Notice, and she just saw the ending. She just saw the ending. It was very emotional. I mean, it was emotional for me as a guy, but I mean, for a woman, you know how that goes. You know how it goes. But great series. If you have not seen Burn Notice, I highly recommend it. And she says she's great. Great to hear that. Hey, RPM, says GLM. Baby, I literally put this out there like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, and GLM must be glued to her smartphone. She was the first one here even before I went live. Excuse me. Hey, GLM says respectfully, maturely, and professionally. Salute GLM and RMP. 7 people here. 3 thumbs up. Please get those thumbs up. Please like this stream. Please share it out on your community tab. Share it out on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or anywhere else you have a following of people that you feel would gain tremendous value from positive and uplifting content that'll better yourself. Wow, what a gorgeous day out here today. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. Like Mr. Rogers used to say, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? Remember that, baby? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Ooh, excuse me. Gonna wait for a few more people to pop on in. And then I'll update you folks on some things. Oh, man, I feel real good. I feel real good. We're going to wait for about 10 people to pop on in here. And once we get to 10 people, then I will share all the updates and all that. So please share this out. Like the stream. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. This is Walking with Purpose, episode number 395, 5 away from the big 400th episode. And today, you're just going to go on a walk along with Coach Eli, and you can ask me anything. Ask me anything. Sammy G asked me to ask you to unblock her. I told her she has to stop talking shit about me first. Well, that'd be a good thing. I mean, that would make logical sense, wouldn't it, GLM? If someone's talking shit about me behind my back, why should I let him chat in my chat? I mean, that's common sense, isn't it? Well, what does she want? I'm wondering, why is she asking you to ask me to unblock her? If she's still involved with that group of people I want nothing to do with, then she'll never be unblocked. Agreed, she says. You know, I mean, did she tell you why she wanted to be unblocked? Maybe if you want to get back to her and say, hey, what's the reason on why you want to be unblocked? Be specific. Why do you now want to chat freely in Eli's chat when all you've done is support a bunch of fake instigated drama BS talked about him? Because the people that he or the people that she follows are sponsored by someone that pays them to do that type of content. Like, I'm serious. I mean, that's a logical question. Like, I'd like to know, like, has the epiphany hit her and she's no longer fascinated by fake instigated drama? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Then ask questions. No problem. You can ask her, hey, GLM, listen. We don't have to beat around the bush anymore, right? We've been doing this shit for too long, right? We don't have to beat around the YouTube bush, right? The YouTube bush, the digital YouTube bush, right? Let's get to the point. You can ask her, hey, why do you want to be unblocked? Do you come in peace and in good faith, or do you come, to stir up the pot? Because that's not going to happen. Look, here's the thing. I'm tired of this double agent thing, right? You know what a double agent is, right? It's kind of like a CIA spy for the U.S. working for the Russian authorities as a spy too, right? That's called a double agent. You know what they do to double agents? They kill you. They shoot you, right? So, look, I'm not looking for any double agents here, right? And I know it's YouTube, right? But based on the circumstances, I don't want to associate with people that are a part of a hate group that either is actually attacking me or pretending to attack me. I want nothing to do with that. So, Sammy G, if you're listening, hey, you can email me at Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. Don't be shy. You can email me. You have my email. It's in the description section and the about section of my YouTube channel. Don't go through GLM to try to, get something from the source. Why are you folks pussyfooting around and not coming to me directly? I haven't blocked your email, Sammy G. I don't even know what the hell your email is. I think she wants to love bomb you like I do, to be honest, but I don't know. Please don't shoot Sammy. No, listen. I don't know her that well. Besides the few times I saw her on you-know-who's channel. And I honestly, I don't think she's really a bad person. I think she just gets wrapped up in this drama stuff. Maybe it's entertainment for her, right? So she's going to love bomb me, GLM, and make me feel uncomfortable, and then the other side's going to make her, like, flip and try to create issues. Like, what's the worst that can happen? She comes back here, I unblock her, she talks trash one time, gets banned, and then we ignore her. Like, what's the point of going through all that work just to get banned after one sneaky message that may not even bypass my spam filter? Like I don't get it, right? Look, you either want to participate over here in a positive way and better your life and rid yourself of all drama, or you go back to the drama world and, do what you got to do over there. Drama and positive content don't mix like oil and water. They don't mix. So you can't sit there and try to be a double agent for something that doesn't mix. VP Gloves was timed out. GLM, can you tell me what VP Gloves said? GLM or Babe, can somebody tell me what VP Gloves said? Don't worry about it. It was probably a mistake, VP Gloves. Well, to be fair, she saw me in passing and asked. She didn't come find me. Okay. All good. Hey, no big deal. If anyone wants to be unblocked here from the past and the epiphany has hit you, right? Email me at coacheli at coacheli@melas.com. Send me your channel link and send me a reason why you want me to unblock you. It has to be a really good reason. And if you're blocked on my email server, that means I never want you back. But most people are not blocked on my email server. Some are, most aren't. So just email me, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. Send me your channel link. Let me know why you want to come back. And we'll go from there. It was 70 degrees when I got out of my car. And it feels like about 65, 64 right now. It's a little breezy on the trail, but it's a nice night, nice evening. Don't is a banned word? I don't think so. I'm just listening because I don't know these people, VP Gloves. I don't know her motives. I love bomb with no ill intent. I know you do, GLM. I'm part of the drama and non-drama YouTube world. Yeah, GLM, you're a special case. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. You're a special case, and that's why you're back. And I really think that some aspects of YouTube are purely entertainment for you. Other aspects, you just like listening and participating and just hanging out with people that are at your intellectual level. And then when you go to drama shit show channels where your intellect is far above and beyond what they're capable of, you just get a good laugh at it. It's entertainment for you, right? I get that. I totally understand where you're coming from. It's all good. No worries. We've gone back and forth, and I've finally realized what you're all about, and you're not a bad person. You've never done anything really bad on this platform. I mean, yeah, a few times we've all done some things that we were kind of forced to do, but it's all good. It's all good. And trust me, the things that you and I did, were nowhere nearly as bad as some other things that have been done. So it's like not a big deal. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally. GLM owns her shit. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. That's right, babe. That's right. That's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so earlier today, my lady's staying an extra day at my place because I got my 4th COVID shot earlier today of Pfizer. So now I've had the 1st and 2nd shot of Pfizer about a year and a half ago. Then about a year ago, I got the 1st booster of Pfizer, and today I just got the 2nd booster of Pfizer, and I actually feel good. I feel fine. At the same time, I also got the flu shot. I got the flu shot first time in over 30 years. And I'm going to start taking the flu shot once a year now. Because I'm getting older, and, I want to take as good care of myself as possible. So that's what happened earlier today. And then my lady and I took a ride up to a little bit up north. I'm not going to tell you what city it's in. You know, we took a little ride up north to a ganja store to get a little bit of ganja. And came back and, set up this show. And then tonight we're going to just chill and relax. And that's about it. It's been a pretty nice and simple day. Eli got that vaccinated blood. Also, just so you know, Jules is not part of the drama sphere. She was just in those chats because of the recent behavior of JT. So she could clear her name, her and my name. Well, so are you telling me that those drama channels moderate everyone that goes there, and Jules was moderated beyond her free will, just for being there, right? So Jules really does not want to participate in any of those drama channels beyond the JT situation. Which, we gotta let that all go, folks. It's all done. Let the guy breathe, let the guy do his thing. And if and when he comes back, hey, we'll just go from there, right? I don't have a problem. Look, I've never had a problem with Jules. I just don't want to associate with people that are associating with people that constantly create content on me because that's their job. I can't. It's a conflict of interest, right? You got to pick one side or the other. That's can't be a double agent, right? Part of the fun for the other side is trying to get people to be double agents to make it more damning and cringeworthy, right? But it doesn't work over here. It doesn't happen. We don't let it happen. Coach Jerome, hello all. Good to see you still. Welling, I just spent a couple hours working out myself. Awesome. Tam with a $2 Australian super chat. Thank you, Tam. Good morning, Eli and chat. Good morning to you in Australia. Tam, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. It's great to see you here. I don't know if you heard, just got my fourth COVID Pfizer shot, the second booster. And for the first time in over 30 years, I got the flu shot, which I'll be getting regularly every year from here on out. I feel good. I feel fantastic. Folks, I want you all to know, if I miss any messages here in the chat, I'm not ignoring you. It's just that lately the sun has been right in my damn face. And sometimes that overheats the iPhone to dim the screen so it doesn't totally overheat. And it's harder for me to see the chat. So please forgive me if I don't see any of your messages. You know, just keep trying to get my attention. Yeah, well, here's the thing, GLM. I don't want to talk smack about that other side at all. And that's their job. GLM, seriously. Like, I don't want these people to come at me any more than they already are. I'm just ignoring them. That's their job. That's what they're getting paid to do. So it's like, I wouldn't worry about it, okay? And the bottom line, you know, GLM, is that when you're being paid to come at someone, you're just gonna, you know, watch them all day, every day, and comment on everything you do, every video they put out, every community post they make, right? And, you know, I don't get involved in that anymore. Like, honestly, I don't have time to watch any of this crap. I don't watch any of this stuff, right? That's why a few months back, GLM, I said, you know what, anyone that wants to use my content, I don't care, use it all. I'm not going to flag you. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to go around looking all over YouTube. The copyright match tool catches a lot of it. I just archive that stuff and I laugh at it. But that's about the extent of what I see. You know? So it's not a big deal. Don't get me started, GLM. Tam Tam making it rain, says GLM. Thanks, Tam Tam, says respectfully, maturely, and professionally. I'm great, just about to start work. I'm fully vaccinated too. Good. Have you gotten your boosters, Tam Tam? I really like your old name, Tam Miss T, but now you're Tam Tam. That's all good. Whatever you want to call yourself. It's all good. I'm great, just about to start work, she says. That's right. Well, my point was Jules is a good one. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem bringing back Jules and letting her chat. And maybe at some point, modding her, maybe I'll just let her come in here and just chat without a wrench. Like, I don't give out wrenches freely anymore. GLM, I've known you for over 3 years, 3.5 years. Maybe almost 4 years. And I know deep down inside you're not a bad person. I'm not saying Jules is, I just don't know her that well. I mean, I used to hang out with her a lot when I first started my other main channel. We used to do a lot of streams late at night. But that's about it. And then, all the shit started and I just didn't want to be a part of that, right? There was all this Corey Feldman stuff going on, and Corey Haim, Corey Feldman, and Charlie Sheen, and just all this just ungodly amounts of drama that I'm like, God, I want nothing to do with this shit. I really don't. Please, get me out of here. It's like that Calgon commercial. Calgon, take me away. It's up to you. Well, my point was, Jules is a good one. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Thank you again for the $2 Australian Super Chat, Tam Tam. My lady and I greatly appreciate it, and we appreciate you. And again, whenever you're free and you want to talk about getting your side hustle business going, being a medium, my lady, like I said, is really into that, and we would really love to work with you. We would love to interview you. We would love to help promote your business. And we'll help you. We will help you as collaborators. With my moderators, I help my moderators. Typically, I wouldn't say everything I would help someone for free, but for the most part, my moderators, I'll give you basic help for free. I'll help you get on the right track. No charge, because we're moderators and collaborators. You're moderators and we're collaborators, which is what I'm trying to say. I don't know Corey Feldman. I know Bad Core Corey. Okay. You know who Corey Feldman is, and Corey Haim, and right? You remember the movie The Lost Boys? I mean, I was really young when it came out. You probably weren't even born yet when it came out, GLM. I think you were born a few years after it came out. The movie took place here in the Bay Area in Santa Cruz at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. They called it the Santa Carla Boardwalk, but it was the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been... Yeah, never mind. Cutting Crew. I just died in your arms tonight from the Lost Boys soundtrack. Yeah. That's all Caucasian stuff I don't follow. All right, GLM, fair enough. It's all Caucasian stuff, right? GLM, I'm Caucasian, right? It's all good. At the end of the day, GLM, we're all the same. We all come from the same Lord, the same God Almighty, right? Should I speak your language? Because your name is God Loves Me, right? So you know that at the end of the day, we're all the same, right? God just made us a variety pack, right? It's kind of like having a variety pack, right? We're all the same, but we're a variety pack of cultures and ethnicities, right? My mom's Caucasian. She's awesome. Yeah, you're half and half. You're mixed. You're mixed. So you have some ghetto, and then the other side of you sophisticated, right? You got the sophisticated side when you want, and you got the ghetto side when you have to whoop some ass, right? That's how my lady is. All mamas are awesome. Autism Mom of 2. Hey everyone, what did I miss? Sorry I'm late. I didn't know you were going live. Yeah, I kind of put this out at the last minute, Autism Mom of 2, because I was out with my lady. I was vaccinated earlier, got my 4th COVID shot, my 2nd booster, and I got the flu shot. And then my lady and I had to run a couple errands. We did a little shopping too. We had to get some milk and some other, some other household items and food items and stuff like that. And I kind of set this up at the very last minute so I can get my walk in. But thank you for being here. How's your night going? How's your evening going, Autism Mom of 2? And yeah, let me know if you're around sometime this week. I would love to connect with you and RJ Sandifer behind the scenes. And we can talk about collaborating further. Nice, GLM says, my lady. Your African American side is sophisticated. All right, that's good. No, I understand that. Listen. Like, I support Kamala Harris. Now, I know you're more conservative, GLM, but what are your thoughts about Kamala Harris? She's half African American, right? Do you support your African American sister? Did I even say that right? I think Kamala's very intelligent, very sophisticated. And I don't think there was a better VP that Joe Biden could have chosen besides her. It shows diversity. She's also a very smart and educated woman. She's very fair. She has a good heart, big heart and soul. Just like my lady, right? Like, couldn't have been a better choice, Biden. Great choice. No matter what anyone says, I know people hate Biden. I know the alt-right people and some conservatives hate Biden, but hey, that's all right. To each its own, right? Oh, you're not a big Kamala Harris fan? Okay, well, yeah, I understand. You're more on the right. It's okay. It's all good. That's a difference of opinion. It's all good. We can agree to disagree. I don't support people based on their race. Neither do I. I don't support anyone besides the fact of what they're capable of doing. And I think you know that, GLM, right? But in this day and age where there are lots of racists out there and there are a lot of people that discriminate, sometimes you have to go out of your way to find the right overall fit, including someone that can show diversity, right? I understand where you're coming from. But I think that was a great choice for Biden because she is good at what she does, in my opinion, that is. And she happens to be half African American. That's just the bonus of the, what do you call it, diversity factor. There aren't lots of racists out there. No, most people are good-hearted people. But there are some people that are GLM, and even the few of them that are stick out like sore thumbs, and it makes it appear like there are more being that way than there actually are. I get it. I get what you're saying. Totally get what you're saying. 8 thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Share this out. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. We're just having a chat with Coach Eli today. We're taking a walk alongside Coach Eli. In the meantime, while I wait for some more questions in the chat, Yeah, that was kind of funny, GLM, but, they can have a nice day. It's all good. Sometimes I feel like I'm babysitting when I do these walks and do the streams. I'm like babysitting, grown-ass middle-aged men acting like little baby girls, right? Baby girls. Have a nice day, says GLM. Thank you for the reinforcement on that, GLM. I appreciate that. I was going to mention something and I totally forgot. I forgot. I was going to mention something and it slipped my mind. My lady says, I am the same, GLM. I judge on actions, not a person's race. We are all humans. You're right, baby. You're right. You're absolutely right. West Coast 206 Pinoy. What are we talking about today? Well, anything you want, Fizzin. Today we're taking a walk with Coach Eli. You're walking alongside me and asking any questions you want. Anything is on the table today, no matter what. It's all good. I will give my classic bye. That's all good, baby. It's all good. Man. All I can do is come out here and just get a good laugh and give the most sarcastic looking face possible and then laugh again, right? Oh, I remembered what I was going to say. Keep the questions coming in the chat. Keep the comments coming. I'm going to take a break from the comments for a few minutes, and I will get back to them. But, I put out a few community postings out today. One was, would you like to see more content with my lady? Do you like things the way they are now? Or other, option, please comment below. And the majority of people want to see more content with my lady. I'll be at work tomorrow if it's an LOL, says GLM. So, people want to see more content with my lady and I together than just my own. Now, those numbers may be skewed for many reasons I won't mention here. But I think even if they weren't skewed, I think that the majority would still choose to want more content between my lady and I. I think my lady and I have a really good online personality banter style, podcast banter style. We're just real. We just keep it real with you folks, right? Every single thing my lady has put out there about herself. I mean, she hasn't shared everything, but she's shared most of everything. She's been completely honest. There's no reason for her to lie about anything, or myself, right? We've been very honest about everything because we want to lead by example. We want to show you folks that, hey, you can all go through something and still turn it around and create greatness, right? And one of the things I'm proud of regarding my lady is that I've seen her transformation happen in real time over the last year that I've been dating her, but even more so over the last 6 months that she's joined me on YouTube. And over those first 2.5 to 3 months, she helped me get a second channel, monetize this channel here, Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams, formerly known as Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams. And I've seen her grow and learn to be even stronger than she already was, because that's what YouTube will do. All the BS on YouTube teaches you to be stronger, right? Because, what happens is When people try to get to the creator and they can't get to him, right? Like no one can get to me, right? Then they're going to try to get to my lady to get to me, right? And that's what people have been doing lately, right? They've been trying to get to my lady to get to me, right? And it just doesn't work. My lady and I just ignore everything. We have too many things going on. And even anything that her or I may see for whatever reason or however we see it, whether someone sends us links or something, right? Or screenshots or whatever, we get a good laugh at it, you know? My lady herself says, oh, yeah, they're trying to tear us apart. I'm laughing. Our emotional bond is too strong. Then I put out another community posting that was just asking a question. I'll get to that in a second. Let me catch up on the chat here. Hey, GLM, my son is going to be in Frisco tomorrow. Want to meet up with him and show him around town, LOL? I'll be at work tomorrow, says GLM. Good question, Autism Mom. What did she ask? I got a question. When are you guys getting married? Well, when the time comes. I mean, you know, we've talked about it. And we've got a lot of other things we're working on, and we want to do it right. It's probably going to be sometime over the next year to year and a half. We're going to move in together first. It's not that, you know, it's not that I don't want that and she doesn't want that. We both want that, but we want to do it right. I don't want to do like a city hall marriage. No offense to those that have done that. I just, you know, I want it to be a little more special. You know, for the remainder of my family, my aunt, my mom, my brother, right? So there's your answer there. More content with you and your lady, says Autism Mom of 2. Okay, thank you for that feedback. Can I be the flower girl? Only I want to throw glitter instead of flowers. Sure, GLM. West Coast 26 Pinoy. Maybe you want to do a stream with my 22-year-old son, Eli. He's visiting the Bay Area this week. LOL. Where would I have to go? Would I have to go to the barrio, bro? You know what the barrio is, right? I don't stream from the barrio, brother. I'm sorry. I'm a suburb boy. Where's he going to be? In Hunters Point? Or the Tenderloin? Two of the greatest parts of San Francisco. Hunters Point, the name says it all, and the Tenderloin, the name says it all again. Hunters Point, what a great name for that town. That used to be where the former Niner and Giants, San Francisco Giants ballpark was, Candlestick Park. It was in Hunters Point. There is no way to help without showing your own vulnerability. You're right, babe. You're absolutely right. If you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable, then you're going to suffer at all things in life. And again, like you said, babe, there's no way you can help people if you can't be vulnerable yourself to share your stories, to be able to help them, right? That's half the battle nowadays with most middle-aged men. They don't allow themselves to be vulnerable. They don't even know what vulnerability is. They don't even know what emotions are. Yet they sure know how to act like women, but they don't even realize they're acting like women because they don't even know what emotions are. They think they don't have any emotions, right? That's how pathetic these guys are nowadays. You know, not all of them, but many of them, right? And the ones that just don't want to turn their lives around, they're the ones that attack me because they know I'm right. They know they're just so weak and pathetic, right? That they feel their only play is to try to knock down someone that's calling them out on their crap. I'm only calling you out because I want you to better yourselves. I want you all to have the happiness I have and my lady has, right? And most people here that follow us have, right? We are at 40 minutes. We've got 8 thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up, folks. Thank you so much to everyone that's here right now. Anyways, I'll drop him the link if he's interested. All right, bro. Vision. GLM, I can't even talk. I may have to go back to trolling a lady who stopped trolling. I tried to let her be, but it's like she wants me making videos and trolling. Who are you talking about, GLM? You want to be more specific? Do I know this person? On the beach says respectfully, maturely, and professionally. GLM, I love glitter. My lady says I love glitter. West Coast 206 Pinoy. There we go. I can't reveal exactly where he's going to be at, Eli. He's my son, so my enemies tend to troll him. Oh, I hear you, bro. No worries. He wasn't trying to dox him. He was joking. No, we know. GLM, Fizzin, tell him to go to the Ferry Legion building. Where's that at? Is that in San Francisco? Is that in the city? Anyway. Very, very nice night here tonight. West Coast 26 Pinoy. I know he said he's checking out Fisherman's Wharf in Chinatown when he's going to be there. Like I said, sometime this week. That's all I'll say. LOL. Okay. The Ferry building is downtown. Oh, okay. That's right, GLM. You said you were born in San Francisco. Okay, in SF. Yeah, it's all good. Anyway, so I was going to talk about the second community posting I put out today. And I was asking, do you prefer to watch content where creators show their face, or does audio only work for you? And I honestly got I got mixed answers. I got some people saying they like to see who's speaking. Other people said I'm old school, and I love old school radio talk shows, so seeing someone doesn't matter. Okay, that's quite interesting. Here's my opinion, regarding the modern world. And some people may question, well, if that's how you feel about what I'm about to say, then why is your lady not coming out publicly? Well, there's a reason for that. And I've shared it before. I'll share it again in a second. But here's the thing. I honestly feel that when you're able to see someone and have the option of looking at them, like on YouTube, people that do podcast shows with video, okay, like I do or other people do, you have a couple options. You can watch the show with video, or you can just listen to the audio. And if you have YouTube Premium, you can do what's called background play, and even, start the video, go to your phone's lock screen so you save energy without having to play the video, and the audio of the video will still play like a podcast, right? I like having the option, but for me, I do like to look at video most of the time when I'm listening to even podcasting, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. The eyes are the windows to the soul. And let me tell you something, folks. I can read people's eyes, and I can tell you whether they're legit or they're scammers, right? When you look into someone's eyes, like if you want to look into my eyes, you see my eyes on my regular in-studio streams. Out here, I got to wear shades. I mean, if I wasn't wearing shades, I would be blind. I'd be like Stevie Wonder. All right? I mean, that sun is just... I have to wear shades. I like my shades too, don't get me wrong. But the eyes are the windows, or the eyes are the window to the soul, or the windows to the soul, right? And I understand the old school people that are okay with audio only radio style, but nowadays there are too many scammers, there are too many phony balonies, right? And if I can't see someone in the eye when they're speaking, I wouldn't trust to buy anything from them. What's going on at the ferry building? Says West Coast 206P Noise. GLM, he can take a ferry across the bay. Of course he can. Autism Mom of 2. I can't be on screen due to my kids. I will never have my camera on. Well, Autism Mom of 2. I'm sure you can find time to get yourself on camera. It's up to you if you want to get on camera or not. You could do, audio only podcasting, and that's fine. But I will tell you this. Folks. People that come on camera have a much better chance of bonding and connecting with the right audience because, again, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Baby, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't the eyes the windows to the soul, right? It's like when you're looking into the camera, like this is what they tell you when you're speaking to an audience of people. When you're talking, you look directly, if your eyes are looking right at the camera lens, it's like the eyes are looking at the viewer. You're connecting with the viewer, right? Now, I can't always do that in studio, but for the most part, I try to keep my eyes on the camera as much as possible, but I'm also moderating, reading the chat, doing other things. But when I'm taking a break for a few to respond to something, I will look right into the camera. The reason I haven't is to protect my kids as well. Well, the reason why my lady hasn't gone public yet, she will one of these days. We will put her out there. We plan on doing it, but we're going to do it when the time is right. We have that planned out. We're not doing that because there are people out there that want to make a public spectacle out of her and basically make things up because they're getting paid by someone to do that. That's the bottom line. That's why we're not bringing her out yet. I'm just being honest, right? If it wasn't for this one group of people, and you know who you are, we don't even want to mention you. We don't care. Like, if it wasn't for you folks, she would have already gone public, right? But all you guys want to do is harass her. And you don't even really want to harass her. You have to do that for your paycheck. It's your job. I get it. So that's it. That's the truth of the matter, right? We don't lie about shit here. We're all about the truth, right? So that's why. But eventually she will, be coming out publicly. And she says she'll be ready for it. And we prepared her family for it. All of her family, everyone's been contacted. Now, a lot of, like we've said, because she used to be married to a former cop, a lot of that stuff on her and her kids and her family is confidential. So it's a lot harder to find. Like, honestly, I tried to even look up her family and stuff, and I had no luck. I went out there just to see, hey, what is available out there? What can people find, right? And again, we don't care what people find, right? Right? Because we already talk about everything that they would find, because we share our stories to lead by example and to help people work through the same things we've been through, right? We just know people that are getting paid to do this kind of work are gonna amp things up and say things that aren't true. They know aren't true. Some of the things they say are true, but some of them are not. They amp some things up just to keep it fun for the audience. I get that, right? And my lady and I don't care. We don't care that they do it. It's just that we don't want to we don't want to add any more to that right now. We will get to that point when we're ready to get to that point. And we've already got that planned in advance. We did that together. Everything they said is fabricated. I subbed you also, Autism Mom. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, you know, babe, I'll just say it because we talked about this. We've gone public on it before. Yeah, you've said your AA meetings are court mandated. You've said that publicly, but we've never said that your therapy meetings are court mandated. They're not. My lady's therapy meetings are not court mandated. That's fabricated. Right? And it was her idea and my idea. We came to the idea together because her insurance covers it for $15 a visit instead of $200. She's getting a $200 an hour therapist for $15 an hour, and her therapist is really cool. Like, my lady's therapist was pretty booked, but she was looking for like a part-time client. And after she started seeing my lady and how chill my lady was, like, my lady's therapist loves my lady, that like you're doing weekly either phone meetings, phone appointments, or in-person ones, right? Therapy is my choice. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Court mandated therapy. I mean, yes, the AA meetings are court mandated. We shared that publicly, right? Everything else we've shared publicly. Man, I'm such a nice guy. I really am. I'm a nice guy. Just put it that way. I have love for everyone. I want everyone to be successful. Right? And here's the thing. Like, my lady and I, we don't even really care if people fabricate stuff. We'll just share the truth with you here. Like, what else? I mean, what else would anyone like to know about us, right? Again, like, we can share anything you want to know, right? It's funny, like, when you have people, you know, tell you things that other people are saying about your lady. Like, I've had people reach out to me telling me that this is what they're saying about your lady. I'm like, first of all, we really don't care. Thank you for sharing. All right? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe that's their opinion. Maybe that's what they're thinking, right? Maybe they are thinking we're hiding something. And if that's their opinion, that's fine. If they're trying to state that as a fact, that's a different story. But still, we just don't care. It doesn't bother us. Why would something bother us about what a small group of people, you know, are doing with a small audience with very little traction? Just saying, right? It's not a big deal. Let them have their fun. That's what my lady and I are doing. We're letting people have their fun. And we're just doing our own thing. Oh, and I can drive my car, no interlock device. Yeah, that's true. That's right. That's right. I forgot. Somebody else mentioned that. That was mentioned as well, too. People are sending us, just little blurbs of what's being said, right? And I'm like, where is this coming from? They're like, well, it's not publicly available anymore. Okay. Well, that's even better. So, I mean, it's like if you can't even leave something publicly available, then let them say all they want, like it's not publicly available. That's another thing, right? See, here's the thing. And where that information was gotten is we talked about that. We had talked about that. We had talked about that on a show in the past, and we had also talked about that through the Coach Eli moderator group chat back in those days. And back in those days, there were people in the chat that were forwarding messages. And that's where that information was received. And what we had said, and we'll just come out and say it because my lady and I are transparent. You want transparency, we'll give it to you. Right? We were saying, hey, look, I think one of the it was one of the attorneys that you went with a different attorney, baby. One of the attorneys was suggesting that you do that. No one mandated you to get an interlock device with a breathalyzer, and you don't need to do that, right? And again, my lady's not an alcoholic, in my opinion. Yes, she is considered one technically, but here's the thing: my lady likes to drink beer. She likes to have a few beers every night, right? She doesn't get drunk off of that. Yes, has she had moments with hard alcohol? Yes, when she has hard alcohol, that's the problem, right? That's a problem for anyone, right? But there were other reasons on what happened, and we don't have to get into that any further. I mean, we've answered everything, and we don't know anyone anything, right? But we're just coming out here and basically just being transparent because, even if our haters, want to know what's going on, we'll tell you, hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We'll clear up the facts for you. It's fine. They don't do that. Only tell them what they need to know, not what they want to know. You get it? I get it, West Coast, but it's ridiculous. No, it was saying it could be a possibility. Okay. In my opinion, the only way you can beat trolls is to beat them at their own game. That's when they shut up and be humble. Yeah, it's basically called a numbers game, right? And so here's where this game has gone to. And quite frankly, I'm not playing the game because I don't care. I don't pay attention to it, right? It's about who has more numbers with my content. And again, I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't have time. I don't. Like people think I'm paying attention to this. I barely have time to get my own things done. I got my woman, I got my mother and my brother and family stuff to take care of. I got a lot of things going on. I do 1 to 2 streams a day, then I have another channel to make content on. I don't have time for this, right? I don't care whether they're getting more views on my content than I am, or I'm getting more views on my content than they are. I don't care. It doesn't matter. And Fizzin, the answer to your question is this. You beat the trolls when deep within you beat the trolls by ignoring them. No matter what. That's when you beat the trolls. Right? But my lady and I, we'll just come out and be transparent and answer the questions truthfully because this is our business. This is our livelihood. In order for people to be able to trust us, we got to give you a reason to trust us. We want to be real with you folks, right? Here's the funny thing. And here, let me put this out there. This is the funny thing. The trolls are really, really good. Are really, really good at dissecting everyone else's life, but they never talk about their own life like my lady and I do. I talk about my own life. She talks about her life. But here, let me ask the trolls a question. How about you talk about your lives and see how much of an audience you get? I bet you'll get a bigger audience if you talk about your life, your challenges, your struggles, and how you overcame them, or whatever. Because see, here's the thing. I have talked about other people. And I'll probably talk about other people again, as best as possible. But I would never ever talk about other people unless I shared everything about myself first. And that's what I do when I come out here almost each and every day, live and through pre-recorded videos on both of my channels. Yes, baby, to what? What are you saying yes to, baby? You're saying that they should come out and talk about how it's been growing up in their life, in their neck of the woods. Share their story. I'd love to hear their story. Honestly, you know what? I would love to hear the story of these trolls or people making content on us. I would love to hear the story. Coach J-Rom, you know when you say, let me ask y'all a question, they say the same stuff. We're all blocked and can't answer. It's the same jokes all the time. More specific, J-Rom, are you saying it's the same repetitive stuff that's boring and old? I mean, more specific, dude, because I wanna make sure I understand clearly what you mean. I think I understand what you mean, but please clear it up a little bit more. Hope you're staying safe out there on the road. And I can see you now because the sun's gone down. I can actually see the screen now. The sun lately has been nasty out here. It's been nasty. It's been like at an eye level, even with shades on. Yep, this whole back and forth is old. All the beefs are old. So even you're saying, Coach J-Rom, respectfully speaking, sir, even you're saying that after all this time and everyone ignoring these people, they just don't stop. And I think you know why they don't stop, Coach J-Rom, right? It's their job. It literally is their job. But everyone has moved on with the exception of a few incel trolls that have been trolling me for years, right? They've got that audience, right? 39, 40 people, if that, maybe less than that. It's like 5 to 10 to 12 active people, same people, right? Exactly, too old for this childish bullshit. It's content, that's all. Yep, that's all it is. It's basically to satisfy requirements, Coach J-Rom. That's all I've been saying all this time. And more people have seen it. It's all good, right? $10 in the box, 13 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. It's a beautiful night, folks. The sun is beginning to set. We are at 1 hour and 3 minutes. Clock in, clock out, says my lady. That it is. Right. Hey, they say it themselves. Clock in, clock out. Oh, shit. What did J-Rom say? Can you copy and paste somebody? Can somebody copy and paste what J-Rom wrote? J-Rom, I'll be fixing that soon. We're going to go through another round of moderating people soon, and we'll fix it. I'm just slowly remoderating people. And I know it's not a big deal to you, but I want you to have your say. Can somebody copy and paste what J-Rom wrote and got timed out for? Baby, or somebody do that. You'll have to do it from a laptop. Oh, by the way, YouTube now has another participant mode for live stream chats and premiere chats. You can now choose either public, open to anyone. You can choose subscribers only. If you're a monetized channel, you can choose members only chat. Or you can now choose approved users. It just popped in today. Meaning that if I add someone that's even a non-mod as an approved user to my approved user list on the back end of YouTube and run approved user mode, only mods and approved users can chat in my chat. Now, I'm not going to do that because I do want to leave it publicly available to subscribers only. But that's an option now. YouTube's getting a lot better each and every day. This is great. Giving us more options, that's fantastic. I don't have your password for the laptop. You don't need to get on the laptop, baby. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's not a big deal. Relax. Sit on the couch and relax. I'll show you how to use the laptop so you can go in on it, in the future if you need to for this. But don't worry about it tonight. Yeah. It's pretty simple. But I'll show you how to do it. I'm just trying to protect my $3,500 investment. And I know how sometimes accidents can happen, and I would hate for my laptop to. I need that thing. That's my livelihood right there. Yeah, baby. It's all good. Yeah. So. Yeah. No, I'm still curious to hear what Fizzin. Can you put in what J-Rom wrote above, where he got timed out, that lengthy message? I want to respond to him. Come on, someone do a good deed. Baby, don't worry. I think Fizzin can do it. West Coast 26 Pinoy. So that's one way to deal with trolls, but once in a while they provide entertainment. Sure they do. Sure they do. Anyway. It's a beautiful night. Very beautiful night. Yeah, tonight I'm just going to relax and watch some shows with my lady, take a bath, and then her and I are going to get to bed early. And I got to take her back home tomorrow. I'm going to take her back home early, baby. We're going to be leaving, I'd say, probably at 11 o'clock at the latest. Because I've got to be back by 2:30 or 3 to walk by 4. Because it's going to start getting darker sooner. Coach Eli said it's content, that's all. Well, he put something after that, GLM. And that's what Nightbot timed him out for. And again, it is content, right? I get it is content, right? But I think what he was also saying is that it's the same old thing, regurgitated. It's like the same old thing. And no one is interested in it besides a bunch of middle-aged incel, involuntary celibate, angry and bitter men that can't get laid, and they want to talk shit about a guy that does get laid. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Like, there's no one in their right mind. No creators in their right mind would spend that amount of time creating that amount of content on me if they weren't getting some incentive. And that's okay. That's fine. I mean, if someone's doing that for free, then God bless you, man. You're not doing it for free, for fuck's sake. God bless you, man, if you're doing it for free. It's just comical, It's all good. But yeah, no, there he is. I said, still disagree with the requirement parts of what you said, but it's content regardless. Yeah, no, and Coach J-Rom, I get it, man. Listen, man. I've always respected the way that you handle your own things, because you handle things the way that work for you. And that's great. That's awesome, right? And, quite frankly, Coach J-Rom, I used to handle things more along the lines of the way you handle them. And I'm not saying it's the wrong way to handle it. What I'm saying is that at this point in my life, like, it's just become too much of a chore and too stressful. I got the sciatica. It was just taking up too much time, to handle things in those ways. So I just said, you know what? Have at it. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And it'll all just burn itself out at some point. And if it doesn't, so be it, What I can tell you this, Coach J-Rom, is, and you can be fair and let me know what your thoughts are here. I can tell you that, yes, there are some people that will always not like me, right? That's fine. No problem. But I think the Coach Eli, the strong Coach Eli hate club that gets off on the Coach Eli content, I think it's dying because there's nothing new. All my stuff over the last several years has been just positive stuff, and it's considered boring fluff to them, right? That's all it is. But again, dude, I respect the way you handle things for yourself. That's great. I used to handle things more along the lines of the way you handle them. Maybe not exactly the way you handle them, but closer to the way you handle them than I do now. But I've just gotten to the point of where I just let the fire burn out before it burns me out, right? I got too many other things going on. And whenever I would focus on taking care of things the old ways I used to, like, it would keep me from creating content. It would just take up my whole day and energy. It would drain me. Ten people in the box, 14 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. West Coast 206 Pinoy. He also said sometimes when you say ask a question, he responds, Nightbot will block him. Okay. Oh, it's not. I still get notification and it's just as strong as ever, but the way you're handling it is better for you. Okay. No, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I mean, everyone handles things differently. And, again, your vested interest in YouTube is more of a hobby. You've got your business in person. This is more of a hobby to you, and that's cool. And I understand even if it wasn't a hobby, and I understand regardless that's how you would handle things, which is what I'm trying to say, which is totally fine. Totally fine, To be quite honest with you, Coach J-Rom, this whole thing for my lady and I has become very, very comical. It's just become very comical, And it's not even affecting us at all as much as people think it is. It's not affecting us at all. But anyway, it's all good. Folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns. I'm going to be going off the air in about 10 minutes or less. We're getting towards the end of the trail, my lady says. My spidey sense is on point. It's more sad than funny. Let me get to J-Rom's comment let me get to his comment afterwards because Fizzin spoke first. West Coast 26 Pinoy. I'm street smart and corporate smart. So once I figured out the way the trolls moved, YouTube became easy for me. LOL. I agree, Fizzin. If I had my clapping round of applause, soundbite here, I'd be giving you a big round of applause, man. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Coach J-Rom says, and thank you, Fizzin. Coach J-Rom says, it is more sad than funny. It really shows the true nature of human behavior. You know what, Coach J-Rom? You made my night with that. I'm not kidding. Babe, I'm sure you can agree. Coach J-Rom, that's probably, and look, I'm not saying other things you haven't said haven't been good, but that's probably the best thing I've ever heard you say since I've known you. What type of shows do you walk in? Or what type of shoes do I walk in? Right now I'm just wearing down some New Balance shoes I've had for several years. I've got a new set that I haven't used yet, but I also use Dr. Scholl's insoles, the extra strength ones, VP gloves. Now, I've got an exact pair of these black they're tennis shoes, and I'm wearing them down. But I actually also have some New Balance trail runners that I got for this trail and other trails I do on the Bay Trail. I just haven't opened them up yet. I'm trying to keep them as new as possible. I wear down things to the ground before I switch up. But I've got a brand new set of trail runners, New Balance. I've got a brand new set of these same New Balance, black tennis shoes, and I've also got a brand new set of hiking boots. My older hiking boots are almost worn down too. My hiking boots are made by High Tech. They're an affordable brand of hiking boots that work just as good as Timberlands without the expensive price. And my last set has lasted me for 5+ years and over like 250 hikes. I've done well over like 200+ hikes, close to 250 in the last 5 years. I used to hike all the damn time. So those high-tech boots are fantastic. They're waterproof. They give you ankle support, stability, and everything, right? But yeah, as you get older, you got to really start to take care of your feet more. You start to get plantar fasciitis. You start to get pain at the ball of your foot, the heel of your foot, right? You gotta, if you have hardwood floors or cement floors at your work or wherever you live, if you have carpet, it's one thing. But if you have anything besides carpet, you got to wear slippers. You got to have some foot support. Unless you're walking on carpet, you got to have foot support. You start to feel it when you get older. At JROM, humans disgust me. That is why I want to spend time with my dogs. Yeah. I think it's time to take the shades off. Whoops. Give me a second. There's a way I could take my shades off without knocking off my headset, but my apologies. I'm a one-man show. All right, we should be good now. Everything all good? Can you all hear me clearly, see me clearly? I mean, you tell me, is this a gorgeous night or what? It's a clear night. We got a half moon over there. Got some purple sky over there. I mean, this is amazing, folks. I love it. 9 in the box, 10 thumbs up. Thank you again to Tam Tam for the $2 Australian Super Chat. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally, my lady says, I learned that years ago, being married to a cop and having the stories, then in my own career, having to hold newborns that are addicted. Yeah, baby. Your ex-husband that's still a cop, he's seen a lot. And so have you. You saw a lot as a nurse and a lot through him as a cop. I get it. You've seen everything. Coach JROM, I bought the Upstep Custom orthotics. They're real nice. You should check them out. I'll check them out. Yeah. You know, I've always used Dr. Scholl's products because they're really good. They have great corn remover products. You know, you have a corn on your foot, they can remove that. My mom used to get corns in my younger days. She would always get the Dr. Scholl's corn remover. Foot corn, right? And then they have the ingrown toenail removing system and all that. But I'll check those out. I like trying new things. Anything that can, give me some more comfort when walking is appreciated. Anyway, before we go off the air, folks, again, no other content happening tonight. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night with my lady. Keep those comments coming. I may put out a few community postings. I'm going to start probably putting out more polls and questions throughout the days on both my channels. So make sure you subscribe, bang the bell, and select all notifications here on Coach Eli 2 authentic live streams and on my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas. Nightbot sharing the link here every 7 minutes, or go below in the description. It's already there. Or go to Life Coach, or go to youtube.com/Life Coach Eli. Subscribe, bang the bell, and select the notifications there as well. Now, you may see some postings in your feeds if you're subscribed with the bell and selecting all notifications, but the best thing to do is to go to the community tab a few times a day and check things out. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion, because not everything will show up in your feed. You're doing great, love. You look amazing out there. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing my best, babe. You know, as I've gotten older, I've just learned to become a lot more humble, have a lot more humility. I'll thank you for that, babe. You know, it's humbled me being with you, and also this whole YouTube experience, and just, you know, I'm about to be 49. I'm going to be 50 in a little over a year. I'm going to be 49 in a little over 2 months. You know? Coach Aram says, I used the Dr. Scholl's custom fits for years. Then a friend recommended Upstep. I was amazed at the difference. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, my lady and I both got... I went on Amazon. I went to find the absolute top of the line Dr. Scholl's. It's like the extra strength, you know, most durable, etc. Right? And it feels great. I mean, they feel good. And baby, when you use those Dr. Scholl's, I got you. I mean, my lady and I got the version for, you know, heavy set people, because they work the same. They just have more cushion, right? And they last longer. But they feel great. Especially since I've been wearing them for the last few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks since I've had them, walking on this trail. It feels a lot more comforting. But I'll check out the ones that you recommended. Upstep. All right, folks, get your final questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in just a couple of minutes or so. They send you this box. You step in, and they send the mold back, and they fit them to your foot impression. That's awesome, Coach Abrams. So they're custom made. That's great. Yeah, the Dr. Scholl's, you have to cut with the scissor according to your size. What I've noticed with the Dr. Scholl's is that I'm a 10.5 wide, and I had to trim mine down to like 10. I think they purposefully make it a half an inch bigger in case you make a mistake. So once you cut it, you just trim off a little more, and it's easier. That's probably a fail-safe they put in there. But Yeah, some custom made ones. You know, if I'm going to get them custom made, I might as well get like 3 or 4 of them and just stock them away. And maybe they have some bulk pricing. Because that's the way I like to do things. I like to buy things in bulk and just have backups. So that way when one wears down, you just have one hanging in the closet, 1 or 2. Then when you get low down to 1 again, you order a few more and you just have backups. Most people don't do that. All right, folks. Going to wrap things up. Thank you to everyone for being here. Have yourselves a good night. Please like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications. Check out my other channel too, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas. They cost $169. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, that's not cheap. Then it better be like walking on air, brother, for $169. They better be the best damn insoles in history. I'll look into that. All right, folks. See you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.